keep looking at my nose. And I'm going to shine the light from side to side, from the outer part of your eye to the inner. I'm going to now wipe from your forehead down slowly and carefully, taking off that cleanser. Getting up to your temples here. Good. Now I want you to follow the light with just your eyes. Hi. Before we get into this video, I'd like to thank all my Patreon members for their continued support. If you want to follow me on my other platforms, my link is in the description below. Now, let's get into the video. Hi there. Come on in and take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Today, I'm going to be doing a very detailed cranial nerve exam on you, and this is going to involve a few simple checks of your vision, your eye movements, your facial sensations, your hearing and your facial muscles, tongue movements, shoulders, and a few other small tests, and nothing should be too painful. Some of the tests may feel a little unusual, but I'll explain everything before I do it. I'm just going to be looking at how the nerves in your head and face are responding, so I'll be asking you to follow my finger, watch a light, and tell me what you can feel, listen to a few sounds, and copy a few facial movements. All I need you to do is to relax, sit still, and follow my instructions. And if anything feels uncomfortable at any point, you can let me know. Before we start, I am going to take a quick look at you, and I'm just going to look at your face at rest, your eye position, your facial symmetry, your posture, and just how relaxed your expression is. Good. Everything looks calm and even so far. I'm going to put some gloves on now. Okay. We'll start with cranial nerve 1, which is your sense of smell. For this part, I'm going to test each nostril separately. I'll ask you to close your eyes, then I'll gently block one side of your nose and hold a scent near to the other side. You don't need to breathe in too hard, just a gentle sniff. Then you tell me what you smell. All right, close your eyes for me, please. I'm going to start on your right side. So block your left nostril for me. Thank you. Now, can you take just a small sniff? Good. What do you smell? Perfect. Now we'll try the other side. So I'd like you to block your right nostril for me and leave your left one open. Small sniff now. Good. What do you smell there? Excellent. Now, one more scent, just to compare. Eyes still closed, right side first. Good. And sniff. Good. Close that right nostril. Now the left side. Sniff. Perfect. You can open your eyes now. Your sense of smell seems to be even on both sides. So we're now going to move on to your vision now. So for this section check, I'll be checking your visual acuity, your visual fields, and how your pupils respond to light. So first I'm going to ask you to just look straight ahead and try to keep your eyes on my nose. Good. I'm going to hold up fingers in different areas of your vision, and I'd like for you to tell me how many fingers you see. But keep looking right at my nose as you do that. Ready? How many fingers do you see? keep looking at my nose. Good. How many? Good. How many? Good. How many? Keep looking at my nose as you do this. Perfect. Now I'm going to bring my fingers in from the sides. Tell me when you first see them, okay? Good. But remember, keep looking at my nose. Again, tell me when you can first see them. Look at my nose. Good, good. 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 Keep looking at my nose as you're doing this. Good. That's good. Excellent. Now, I'm going to check your pupils with a light. The light, it may be bright, so just try to keep looking straight ahead past me. You don't need to look directly into the light, though. All right, just look at my nose. Keep looking at my nose, and I'm going to shine the light from side to side, from the outer part of your eye to the inner. Good. And again, other side. Keep looking at my nose. Good. Good. I'm going to bring the light up from the top down. Keep looking at my nose. Keep looking at my nose. Good. Next eye, top down. Keep looking at my nose. That's good. And from the bottom up. Keep looking. Keep looking at my nose. That's good. Good. Excellent. Your pupils are responding evenly. So now we'll check your eye movements. This part checks the nerves that control eye movement. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be asking you to follow my finger without moving your head. Only move your eyes. Try your best to keep your chin still. All right, good. Now follow my finger. Keep following my finger. Good. Follow that finger. Good. Keep following my finger. Make sure your head does stay straight. Good. 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 All right. Excellent. Now I'm going to make an H shape. So just follow the tip of my finger as I do that. Good. Good. I'll do it again. Left to bottom, up, center, right, up, down, up, and back to center. Very good. I'm watching for smooth movement, equal tracking of your eyes and whether there is any jumping or discomfort. Everything is looking smooth so far, though. Now, I'm going to bring my finger slowly towards your nose. Keep watching it as it comes closer. Focus right here. Good. Keep watching. Good. And relax. Good. We'll do that one more time. Watch the tip of my finger as it comes in slowly to your nose. Good. And relax. Great. Now I'm going to switch to a light. What I'd like for you to do is to keep your head still and follow the light with your eyes. Now, follow this light. Just follow it for me. Excellent. Keep following that light. Good. And again. Good. And again. Good. Now in a circular motion, follow that light. Good, good. And the other direction, follow that light. Good. Now I'm going to move the light a little closer and farther away from you, and I'd like you to keep your eyes focused on it as I do so. So focus on it as I come in. Good, and out. Excellent. Your eye movements look coordinated, so now we're going to check your facial sensations. So what this cranial nerve does is it helps with facial sensation and jaw movement. I'm going to touch different areas of your face with a soft bristle and then a non-soft side. You tell me if it feels the same on both sides. I'll use the soft side first. So this is just a soft touch, and I'll compare it to your forehead and your cheeks and your jaw lines. Good. How did that feel? Great. So close your eyes for me. First, I'm going to do your forehead again. Do you feel that? Good. And that. Do you feel that? Good. Same on both sides. Good. Now your cheeks. Keep your eyes closed. Good. Good. Same. Good. Now your jawline. That side. And that side. Same. Excellent. Now I'm going to do a slightly sharper sensation. Not painful, just a little bit more defined. So no bristles on this side. So we're going to do the same thing that I just did. So you tell me if it feels the same on side to side. I'll start with your forehead, up here, and here. Same? Good. Let's do your cheeks. Same? Good. Let's do your jawline now. And this side. Same? Good. You can open your eyes now. Now, I'm going to check your jaw muscles. So, clench your teeth for me. Just clench your teeth there. Good. Clench, bite it down. Good. Hold that. Just as I check. Good. And relax. Open your mouth slightly. Just like this. I'm going to apply a little bit of resistance. Try to keep your jaw open as I try and close it. Good. Good. And relax. Now, move your jaw side to side. Like that. Good. Great. Any discomfort? Good. So, for me, everything feels even. Now we'll check the facial nerve on you. This part checks your facial expression muscles, so I'm going to ask you to copy a few movements that I'm going to do. So first, raise your eyebrows. Good. Just follow what I'm doing. Good. Hold that though. Good. And relax. Now, wrinkle your forehead for me. Good. Now, close your eyes tightly, like you're trying to not let me open them. Don't let me open them. I'm just going to test the strength of them. Okay, good. Keep them closed. Don't let me open them. Fight. Good. And relax. Now, smile for me. Nice and big. Good. Keep that big smile there. Good. And relax. Now, puff your cheeks out for me. Puff those out. Good. Hold the air in. Great. Good. And relax. Now, show me your teeth. Big smile. Good. Now, purse your lips like this. Good. Perfect. Great. Everything is moving evenly on both sides. So now we'll move to hearing. So for the hearing part, I'm going to be checking your hearing on each side, your left and your right? So first I'll make a soft sound in one ear, then the other. And what I'll be asking for is you to tell me which side you hear it on. So you're going to keep your eyes closed for this part. So close your eyes. Which side? Good. Which side? Good. Now I'm going to make the sound softer. Which side? Good. Which side? Good. Now I'm going to whisper a word or a number near one ear. I'd like for you to repeat it back to me. 99. 7. Good. Good. Blue. Good. 42. Good. Window. Excellent. And the last one. Stairs. Great. Now I'm going to use this tuning fork. I'm going to be using this tuning fork. I'd like for you to tell me when it stops, when you stop hearing the sound. You can hear that sound, correct? Good, I'm going to hold it near your right ear. You tell me when you can't hear it. Good. Again. You can hear it? Tell me when you can't. Good. I'm going to now place it gently in the middle of your forehead. Tell me if the sound feels louder on the left side, in the center, or equal. Sounds equal. Good. You can open your eyes now. Hearing seems balanced. So now we'll check the nerves that help with swallowing, voice, and palate movement. So for this part, I'm going to listen to your voice, check your swallow, and look briefly at the back of your throat. So first things first is, can you just say ah for me? Good, and a little longer. Good, your voice sounds clear. No hoarseness, no strain. Now, swallow for me like this. Good. One more swallow. Good. Now I'm going to use a tongue depressor. So I'd like for you to open your mouth and say ah for me. Open for me. Good. Now say ah again. Nice and loud. Good. I'm looking at the palate. It's rising evenly. The uvula staying centered, the piece in the back of your throat, and the rest of your throat moves symmetrically. So that's very good. You can close your mouth and relax now. Now, I'm going to ask you to cough once for me. Go ahead. Now, can you say ka ka ka? Good. Everything there looks normal for the exam, from what I've seen here. So now we'll check your shoulder and your neck strength. This nerve helps control your shoulders and some of your actual neck movements. So first things first is I'd like you to shrug both shoulders up towards your ears, like this. Good. Hold them there now. And I'm going to press gently down on them. I'd like for you to resist. Resist. Keep resisting. Resist. Good. You can relax. Now, turn your head to the right. Good. I'm going to place my hand here on your face, and I'm going to try and turn your hand gently. So, turn your head. Good. And resist as I pull back. Try not to let me turn your head. Good. Again, the left side. Good. And I'm going to push. Pushing into your hand, my hand. Hold it. Good. Now, look straight ahead. Shoulder and neck strength are even on both sides, I'd say. So now we're going to check the the final cranial nerve, which is controls of the tongue movement. For this part, I'm going to ask you to move your tongue in a few directions for me. So firstly, open your mouth for me. Good. Stick your tongue out, like that. Good, hold it there. I'm checking if it comes out straight. Good. Now, move your tongue to the left. Good, and to the right now. Good, and now up and down. Good, good. Now move it side to side a little faster. Perfect. Now press your tongue into your cheek on this side, like that. Good, and the other side. Good, into that side again. I'm going to push gently against your cheek from the outside. Just hold it there for me like that. Good, good, hold. All right, now the other side. Good. Pushing your tongue into your cheek. Good, good, good. Hold. Good. And relax. Everything looks coordinated. All right, so that completes the cranial nerve portion of the exam. I'm just going to do one final overall check, though. Nothing too difficult here, so just follow a couple simple instructions here. So, look straight ahead at me. Good. Now, look at my finger. Follow it slowly. That's good. Follow it slowly. Great. Now, keep looking at my nose. I'm going to touch both sides of your face one more time as you are looking at my nose. We will just top here, forehead. You can feel that? Good. And your cheeks. You can feel that? Good. And your jaw. You can feel that? Good. Now smile one more time for me. Nice and big. Great. Raise your eyebrows. Nice and high. Nice and high. Close your eyes tightly for me now. Close them tight. Squeeze. Good. And relax. Now shrug your shoulders for me. Good. And relax. Perfect. Everything today looked balanced and symmetrical. Your eye movements were very smooth. Your pupils responded well to the light, and your facial sensations were even. Your hearing checks were balanced, and your facial movements were strong. Your shoulder, neck, and tongue movements were well coordinated as well. So from this exam, everything looks good. I'm just going to make a couple notes in my booklet. Good. You did really well today, by the way. You did really well. That is the end of the exam. You can relax now. Take your time, though, before standing up. Thank you for letting me do such a detailed check on you today, and you're all done. Hi. Come a little closer. That's it. Just sit here right with me. You don't have to do anything right now. You don't have to answer any big questions. You don't have to focus too hard. I just want you to relax and let me take care of you with the light. Tonight, I'm going to be tracing your face very slowly with this little light. I'm going to move carefully around your forehead, your temples, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, your chin, and your jaw. I'll stay close. I'll go slowly, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do as I do it. Nothing Just soft light, slow movements, and quiet attention. You can blink whenever you need to, and you can close your eyes for a moment if you want to. You can look at me, or you can look just past me, whatever feels easiest. For most of this, I just want you to stay still and let your face soften. No tension in your forehead, no tension in your jaw, no pressure behind your ears, just you and me in this little light. Before I start though, I'm just going to look at your face for a moment. No light, just looking. Your forehead, your brows, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, and your mouth, your chin and your jawline. Good. You're already doing exactly what I need. Just stay like that. Nice and still. Nice and relaxed. I'm going to turn the light on now. Keep your eyes soft. You can look away at any time or look at my nose if that helps. I'm starting right here at the top of your forehead, just tracing the very top of your face slowly and carefully from the center over to this side, right to your temple. Good. Now back to the middle and over to the other side. Slowly across, following the shape of your forehead right to your other temple. Good. Just keep relaxing your eyes. I'm right here. Now, I'm going to trace down the side of your face, starting at your temple, down beside your eye, along your cheek, and down to your jaw. Very good. Now, the other side. From the temple, down beside the eye, over the cheek, and down to the jawline. Good. You don't need to follow the light yet. Just let it move around you. Now, under your chin, from one side, slowly across the other. Good. Now I'm going to trace the full outline of your face very slowly, starting at your forehead, down the side, along the cheek, to the jaw, and under the chin, to the other side, up the other side, and back to the top. Good. One more time. Even slower. Let your face be heavy and let your eyes rest. Perfect. You're doing really well. Now I'm just going to move a little bit closer as I do this one more time, slowly around. I'm going to start with your forehead, just this area right here. And as I'm tracing across your forehead now, from side to side, this side, all the way across to this side and back again. Good. Nothing to do. Just stay with me. Now, a little lower. Across slowly, softly, and back. Good. I'm going to make tiny little circles near your temple now. Right here, a small circle, a slow circle, a gentle circle. Good. Now to the other side. Same thing here. Small circle, slow circle. Just letting the light move slowly. Good. Your forehead is nice and relaxed now, and your eyes are soft and your jaw is loose. Now I'm going to trace from one temple to the other, across slowly, over, all the way over to this side and back to this side. Good. Again, this side to this side. Good, very good. Now I'm going to make small points of light, almost like I'm mapping your face. Point, 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 point. Good. Now down this temple. Point, 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 point. And down this temple. Point, 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 point. Good. Now stay nice and still for me. I'm going to move down towards your eyes now. I'll do my best to keep the light soft here, and I won't hold it directly in your eyes. You can blink as much as you need. So just look at me for a moment. Good. Now look at my nose. Perfect. I'm starting above this eyebrow. From the inner corner, slowly outward, following that brow all the way to the end. Good. And now just underneath, softly underneath, and not too close, not too bright. Good. Now the other eyebrow, starting near the center, moving outward, slowly and carefully, and underneath, just the soft line of light. That's it. Good. You are doing perfect. Now, I'm going to trace around this eye. Keep looking at my nose, around the eye and underneath, to the side, above and back around. Good. Now the other eye, around, underneath, to the side, above and back down. Very good. I'm going to do that again though, but a little slower. Slowly around, soft, light, easy focus. And the other side, slowly around, soft, light, easy focus. Good. Now I'm going to make a figure 8 around both eyes. You don't need to follow it yet, just let the light pass by. Around one eye, crossing over just your eyes. Don't move your head. I'll go slowly. Look right here. Good. Follow the light to this side. Good. Back to center. And then now to the other side. Good. Back to center. Now up. Good. And down. Good. Back to center. Now diagonally. Good. Good. Back to me. Other diagonal. Good. Good. Back to me. Good. You're doing really, really well. Stay with the light. Slow circles now. Slow circles. Good, good. Other direction. Good, good. Perfect. Now you can stop following. Let your eyes rest again. I'm just going to trace softly now around both eyes one more time. Good. Nice and calm. Good. Now I'm going to move down to your cheeks. I'm going to trace your cheekbones now. You don't need to follow the light. I want you to just stay relaxed. So, starting on this side, from behind your nose out, across your cheek, and toward the ear, past your cheekbone. Good. I'm going to do that again. Slow line, soft light all the way across. Good. Now this side, from behind the nose, across the cheek, toward the cheekbone, and out toward the ear. Again, slow, even, gentle. Good. Your cheeks are relaxed. Your eyes are relaxed. Everything is nice and still. Now, I'm going just underneath your cheekbone. Right here. Right there. Following this soft curve toward the jaw. And to the other side. Same slow curve, same soft light. Good. Now small circles on this cheek. Small, slow circles barely moving in this cheek. Small circles, slow circles. Good. Matching the other side. Now I'm going to move back and forth from one cheek to the other. One side, then the other. Back again and across again. Good. Now across the middle of your face, across back and forth. Good. You're doing everything exactly right. Now I'm going to trace your nose. I'd like for you to keep your eyes soft. You can look just past me if that feels better. I'm starting at the bridge of your nose, right here between the brows. Now slowly down the bridge, down, down, down to the tip, right there. Good, and back up, slowly back up to the bridge. Again, down the center, very slowly to the tip. Good. Now, I'm tracing this side of your nose, right here, that side. Down the side, following the edge towards that nostril right there. Down the other side, same path, same pace. Good. Now, around the tip of the nose, small circles, soft circles, slow, small, and soft. Good. Now, a little triangle from this bridge to this side, to the other side, and back up and down. Good. One more time. Side, up, and down. Very good. Now I'm going to trace from your nose out to your cheek, from the center out to the cheek, and back to the center. Now to the other cheek, from the center of your nose to the cheek, and back to center. Very good. Now we'll move down around your mouth and your chin. For this part, just keep your mouth relaxed. No tension in your lips, no tension in your jaw. I'm going to start just above your upper lip, right here. Tracing slowly across from side to side, to the other side and back. Good. Very slow. Now, underneath the lower lip, across softly and back again. Good. Now, the corner of your mouth on this side right here. Small circles here. And to the other side, small circles here. Good. Now I'm tracing the full shape around your mouth, around, under, up the side, across the top and back around. Good. Again, a little slower. Soft, light, slow movements just around the mouth. Good. Now your chin, starting at the center, tracing across to this side and back to the center. Now to the other side and back to center. Good. Now I'm going to trace your jawline starting near the ear, down along the jaw, towards the chin. Good. Now from the other side, starting near the ear, down along the jaw, towards the chin. Good. Now all the way across from one side of your jawline, down your cheek to your chin, up along your jawline, back to your ear. Very good. Now, tiny points of light along your jaw. Point, 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 point. Let's make sure we got them all. Point, 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 point. Good. Everything is soft. Everything is still. Now I'm going to trace your whole face with a few patterns. You can let your eyes rest now. You don't need to follow unless I ask. I'm going to start with one line down the center of your face from your forehead, down the center, past your nose, past the mouth, to the chin. Good. And now back up, slowly back to the forehead. Good. Now across from one cheek, across the nose to the other cheek, and back, cheek, nose, and then cheek. Good. Now I'm making a soft cross shape down the center, then across the cheeks. Good, good. Very still, very relaxed. Now diagonal from the forehead down the opposite jaw. Good, and the other diagonal. Good, good, good. Now a slow oval around your whole face, around the forehead, down the side, under the chin, up the other side and back, around. Good. Again, even slower, just the light moving, nothing else. Good. Now I'm going to trace a spiral, starting right here at the center, getting wider and wider and wider. Good. Now another spiral lower down, starting near the chin, slowly outward, softly outward, and relax. Good. Very soft zigzags. Not fast, not sharp, just slow and gentle across the forehead, across the cheeks, across the jaw. Good. Now I want you to follow the light again. Only your eyes, and keep your head still. Look right here. Good. Good. Follow it across. Good. And back across. Good. Now up and down. Good. Now a circle. Good. And the other direction. Good. Now closer. Again. Closer. And farther. Perfect. You can relax your eyes again. You did that very well. Now I'm going to finish with one final slow, close trace. I'm going to go over every area one last time, very slowly, very gently. You don't have to follow, and you don't have to think. Just stay here with me, starting at your forehead, across your forehead to one temple, and back across to the other temple. Good. Around your brows, one brow and the other. Around your eyes, soft circles, slow circles, one side and then the other. Good. Across your cheeks, one cheek. Across the middle of your face to the other cheek. Down your nose from the bridge to the tip. Around your mouth, softly around and back to center. Across your chin, slowly across and back along your jaw, one side, under the chin to the other side. Good. Now the full outline one last time. Starting at the top, down one side, along the cheek to the jaw, under the chin, up the other side, and back to the forehead. Good. One more very soft pass. No talking for a moment, just the light. Good. I'm going to turn off the light now, and I'd like for you to just rest your eyes. You don't need to move yet. You did really well. You stayed so still, and your eyes followed the light so smoothly, and now everything can relax. Your forehead can relax, your eyes can relax, your cheeks can relax, your mouth and jaw can relax. That's all for tonight. You can stay here for another moment. No rush, you're all done. Use these if you need to stretch. Use these if you need to relax. Just stay close. I've got the light and you don't need to do anything. Just breathe slowly. Hi. Come on in. Sit right there for me. Perfect. A little closer. A little. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Tonight, I'm going to give you a slow, detailed facial. I'm going to cleanse your skin. I'm going to warm it up. I'm going to work in a few products. I'm going to massage your face and apply a mask and finish you off with something soft and hydrating. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to help me. You just sit right there. Stay still and let me take care of your face. I'm going to be very gentle with you, but I am going to be thorough. I don't like brushing this kind of thing, and I want to take my time to get every little area and make sure that you leave here looking relaxed, soft, and glowing. Before I start, however, I'm just going to take a close look at your skin. I just need to look at your forehead, your temples, around your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, chin, jawline. Good. You've got a little tension here and a little dryness here. Nothing I can't handle, though. So, first things first is I'm going to clean my hands. Good, good. Now, just relax. Let your face relax for me. Let your jaw go soft, and let your eyes get heavy, and I'll do the work. So, first things first, I'm going to start with a gentle cleanser here. Nothing too harsh, just enough to loosen everything up. Just going to use a small amount. A little bit to my fingers. Good. I'm just warming it between my fingers here. That's all we need. Good. Now I'm going to be coming in now. Starting on your forehead here, making slow little methodical circles. Small circles though. Not too much pressure yet. I just want your skin to get used to me first. Across the forehead and over the temples and back to the center. Good. You're already relaxing. I can see it. Now, down your cheeks. One side, nice and slow. And the other side, just the same. Good. I'm going to work this in properly. No rushing. No skipping. I want every part of your face clean. Around the nose, right here, around the sides, along the bridge, and around the tip. This area right here, though, that needs a little bit more attention, but that's okay. I'm going to be taking my time here. Now, rub that stuff in around the mouth, softly along the upper lip, around the corners and the lower lip, and down on the chin. Good. Now your jaw. Starting on this side. Under the chin and then on to the other side. Again, slowly repeating that session side to side. Good. Let me just get right under here, though, quickly. There, much better. Now, I'm going to add just a little bit of water so this glides a little better. There we go. Now it moves nice and smooth. Alright, let's start back up on the forehead. That's good. The cheeks, the nose, chin, jaw. Good, very good. Now I'm going to remove that cleanser. Alright, so I have a warm towel here. With this cleanser, I just want to make sure that I have my gloves on for this. So I have this towel here. are soft and clean. I've just warmed it up enough to relax everything, so I'm just going to press it gently over your face. You just breathe. Okay, pressing now. Here we go. Good, good, good. Just stay there. Let me do this and let the warmth settle in. I'm going to now wipe from your forehead down slowly and carefully, taking off that cleanser. Getting up to your temples here. Good, good. Down your cheeks. One side and then the other. Good, good. Around your nose right there. I'm going to be gentle right there though, because that was one little area. Alright, then around your mouth, under the chin. Good. There we go, there we go. One more pass over. Forehead, cheeks, nose, mouth, and then your chin. Can't forget your jawline either. Good, good. That's already better. Your skin already looks so much cleaner. It's softer and more open. Now, I'm going to prep you for the next step. Alright, so now I'm going to be applying a toner. So this is going to feel a little cool, but I'm going to use the toner to prep your skin. It helps out with this, makes everything go on smoother. That's good, that's good. Just starting at your forehead here. Slow swipes. Good, good, good. Again, we'll apply some more toner. Just slow, slow swipes. Moving my way to the temples there. Good. And down your cheeks. Good, good. One side and then the other. Around your nose right there. I'm really going to get in along those sides though there. And then around your mouth. Down to the underside of your chin there. Good. And then lastly along those beautiful jaw lines that you have. One side, under, across, and back to this side. Good. Now I'm just going to fan your face gently for a moment here. Let that dry down a bit. That's good. Just letting it settle. You don't need to move. I want your skin ready. I want your skin ready for the massage. Perfect. Now we can get to the good part. Alright, now I'm going to use the facial oil now. I've got some on my hands here, just to give my hands enough of a smooth glide. Not too much, though. I know exactly how much you need. Alright, good. Now let's do this on your face. 1 drop, 2 drops, maybe 1 more. There. That's enough. Now, I'm going to warm it up on your skin. Just warm it up. Good, good. Nice and warm now. Alright, alright. I'm going to be coming in now. I'm going to start at your jaw. Both sides here. Slow strokes upwards. Lifting, pressing, releasing. Again, up the jaw. Up and over your cheeks. And release. Good. let your mouth relax for me. No clenching. I don't want any tension in there. Just let me work that out. Now, I'm going to use small circles along your jawline with my fingers in the oil now. Right here on both sides. Slow pressure. Not too hard. Good. Good again. Same thing here. Slow circles. Steady pressure. You're taking that nicely. Now under your chin. Right here, lifting in an upwards motion. Slowly though. Good. Now your cheeks. Let's go from the center of your face outward towards your cheeks. Again, center to outwards. Center to outwards. I'm going to use my thumbs along your cheekbones here, just starting at the nose and then really pressing my way out towards your temples. Starting here beside the nose on either side like that, and then just out, 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 out. Good, good. That's where you needed it, along there, it seems. Now, let's continue that with small circles around the cheeks, one side, then the other. Slow, slow, slow. Again, slow, slow, slow. Same pace, same pressure. Good. Now, up to the temples. This part is just for you to let go. No thinking, no holding, just soft circles. Good. Just gonna stay here for a moment though. That's it, just like that. Now across the forehead. From the center outwards. Again, center out. I'm gonna press right between your brows there. Good, just pressing, 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 hold and release. Again, pressing, pressing, pressing again, hold and release. Good. That little spot on your brow there, that holds a lot of tension, but I've got it. Now, I'm going to sweep everything outward, starting at your forehead, forehead outward, cheeks outward. Good. Jaw upward. Good. Nice and slow. Nice and smooth. Your face is looking so relaxed now. I'm not done with you yet, though. I'm gonna wipe off just a little excess before we start with the mask. Now, I'm going to use a gentle exfoliant here. Very soft. Nothing scratchy. I'm just going to polish the skin a little. Small amounts. Just warming it up slowly on your face. Good, good. Now let's start with the forehead. Tiny circles. Tiny, tiny circles. Very light pressure. Starting on the forehead. Good, good. Tiny circles. Very light pressure across the forehead. down the temples and over the cheeks. Good. I don't want to overdo it though. I just want to smooth everything out. Around the nose. This area can always take a little bit more attention though. Right here. And here. And here. Good, good. Now the chin. Soft circles, slow circles along your jawline, right like that. Other side, good. Now I'm going to remove it, the serum, the exfoliant, with a warm towel again. I'm going to be pressing, and then once I've done pressing, I'm going to wipe. Good. Now, I'm just going to be wiping gently. Forehead, cheeks, nose, chin, jaw. There. Much smoother. Let me look. Let me look. Good. Very nice. Your skin is ready for the mask. Now, I'm going to apply the mask. This one is calming and hydrating. It's going to sit on the skin for a little bit on your face, and then I'm going to apply it slowly on with a brush afterwards. This brush. Nice and soft. Nice and soft. Good. Now I'm going to get a little product. Just dipping the brush into the mask here, just enough, and I'm going to start on your forehead. Slow strokes, one side, then the other. Good. Down your temples. Soft, smooth, and even. Now the cheeks. Good. Long strokes down along the cheeks. And another on the other cheek. Long strokes. And another. Good. You look good like this. Very calm. Very, very still. Now around your nose. But I need to be careful around here though. I don't want to get any in your nose. Small strokes. Little detail work. Good. Now around your mouth. That's good. Softly and carefully. And lastly, a little bit around your chin right there. Good. Good, good. Drawing that jawline. One side, underneath it, and across to the other side. Good. Great. Alright, I'm going to even it out. The whole mask now, all over your face. Starting with your forehead. Smooth strokes. Along your cheeks. Good. Your nose. Your chin. Your mouth. And your jawline. Good. Nice even layers. Now we let it sit. While the mask works, I'm going to stay close. I'll fan your face a little for you and maybe touch up a few areas, but you just relax. That's good. Just let it settle. Let the product do what it needs to do. I'm just going to smooth this edge out right here. Good. Oh, and this side right here. Good. Good. A little bit more on the forehead. Perfect. You're being very still for me. I like that. I'm just going to let it sit on for a few more seconds here. Good, good, good. All right. Now I'm going to remove it. All right, I have another warm towel here. I'm just going to press it first on your face and then wipe slowly, okay? Are you ready? All right, and pressing. Good, pressing. Good, good. Let it soften. Good, good. All right, now wiping from the forehead, slowly taking off the mask. Down your temples, across your cheeks, one cheek and then another. Good. Around your nose right there. Carefully here though, careful. And then around your mouth. Good. Can't forget your chin. Good, good. And your jaw. Great. Good. One more clean pass now. One more clean pass on your face. Forehead. Cheeks. Nose. Mouth. Chin. And jawline. Good. There. All clean. Let me see you. Let me get a good look. Good. That looks really good. You look soft. You look clean. A little flushed, but very relaxed. I like it. Now, I'm just going to finish with the serum and a moisturizer. So, this hydrating serum here, I'm just going to put some on my little brush here, and I'm just going to press it into the skin. I'm not rubbing too much in, I'm just pressing it in. Let it sink in. Alright, a couple drops right here. I need to go on. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, let's warm those drops up on your face here. Warming it up. Good, good. Good. Great, great. Now I'm just going to press it into your cheeks here. First, press the serum and release. Other side, press and release. Good, good. Let's press it into your forehead here. Pressing it. Good, and release. This side here, press and release. Press and release. Good. Good. All right. All right, good. Let's work on that chin and jaw now. Pressing it into your chin and your jaw. Press, release. Press, release. Good. I'm just going to make it smooth now from the center outwards. From your cheeks, your forehead. Good. And your jaw. That serum is sinking in nicely. Your skin is drinking it up. Now, the final moisturizer. So this will be the last product, a soft moisturizer to seal everything in, okay? Got some just over here. I'm just going to get some on. I'm just going to place it on your face here just a little. Let it sit on your face and let your skin warm it up a bit. And then I'm just going to slowly blend it in. Good. Starting on the cheeks. One slow stroke. One side and then the other. Good, onto your forehead. That's good. From the center and center, and out. Good, and then blending it into your nose right there. Down the bridge of your nose and around those little sides of your nostrils there. And then onto your chin. Good, good. Your jawline. Lifting it slowly upwards in a sweeping motion, slowly. Now, I'm going to give you one final massage. Up the jaw. Across the cheeks. Again, up the jaw. And then across the cheeks. Up to the temples. Good. Small circles at the temples. Slow, steady. Let go. Good. Good. Now across the forehead. Center and out. Center, out. Center, out. And one final sweep over the entire face. The forehead. The cheeks. The jaw. The chin. Good, good. That's it. You're done. Let me take one final look, though. Your skin looks clean, soft, and hydrated, relaxed. Exactly how I wanted it to look. You did very well. You stayed still. You let me work. And now you're glowing. Don't touch your face too much after this, though. Let everything settle. Drink some water and stay relaxed. And I want you to enjoy how soft your skin feels, because that's the end of your facial. Take your time getting up. There's no rush. You're all finished.